Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and once again, I gotta talk about DC Pride because apparently, Pride Month is coming up soon, and of course, DC was promoting their Pride characters and whatever. Some of them really aren't LGBT; they're only doing it for pandering reason. But we're not even going to get into that conversation right now. What I want to talk about is DC released a little preview stuff of what's coming up in the upcoming DC Pride. So of course we're going to have the Earth the Earth 11 Flash, where this is basically is going to have a story where this Flash from a multi a gender opposite universe where the girls are predominantly over the men. This Flash happens to be non-binary, non-conformity, gender normality, all of that stuff. No offense, I'm not trying to make fun of nobody, but it's just at some point you guys gotta kind of stop making up words at this point, because to me it feels like you're just making up other words and stuff like that. But basically, what was her? Actually, I don't even know the darn girl's name. Actually, what is the girl name? I don't know. The binary flash of Earth 11 is basically dealing. There is a story basically where she's dealing with. I mean, they. I'm not. I can't. Oh Lord have mercy. The Flash of Earth 11 is basically dealing with what the Flash wants to wear because of being non-binary, non-conforming, gender neutral, and all that stuff or whatever, and trying to figure out what kind of costumes to put on. And it's just kind of like, okay, I mean, I know the book's not for me or whatever, but I'm sorry, at some point you guys got to figure out what is your audience. And I know that you guys want to try to pander and you want to show these LGBT characters, but if you're going to pander, this should have been a story about the Flash of Earth 11, basically where I mean, the Flash is basically saving people's lives. The Flash should be doing something amazing to show how amazing of a hero the Flash is, instead of showing, oh, the Flash is struggling with the identity of trying to put on what clothes they feel like putting on that day because they want to feel whatever gender they feel like that day. And I understand that that is a struggle for some people in the real world. But as a comic book reader and as a person that you're trying to sell the stuff to, because not only are you trying to sell it to the LGBT community, you want to sell it to as many people as you possibly can. You need to have a story that's connected where the average person can pick it up and be like, okay, this is a great story. Them struggling with what outfits to wear and what gender they feel like being that day isn't important enough for people to want to invest time and effort into the story. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that these stories can't happen, but those stories need to happen somewhere else, not in comic books, not in that kind of genre of superhero. If you're talking about superheroes, what do I expect from superheroes? I expect them to be fighting crime, saving the day. Yes, they can have some interconnected personal stuff, but when you're talking about an anthology series, when you're trying to spotlight a character with short amount of time, you need to have a story that is entertaining, not a story that's really fulfilling somebody's wants and needs of being accepted or whatever and stuff like that. Because at some point you're going to have to remember that not everybody's going to accept your style or whatever, and trying to force that on the mainstream isn't going to work. You'll have your group of friends, you'll have your group of people that's around you. People are going to either respect it or not. but you try to conform everybody in it and then trying to spotlight it in a genre that's it's not made for. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but this is the real talk. This stuff isn't made for that audience, and trying to force it into that audience doesn't work. Real talk, you are a minutia in a minority sector of readerships. You can get mad all you want to, but the truth is in the pudding. Everybody always want to talk about diversity and sexuality and all that kind of stuff, but the problem is it's not enough minority people and the people of whatever diversity pinpoint they want to track that day are reading these books. So running a business, I can't focus on giving that to a minority over a majority. You get what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, yes, the character can be non-binary. The Flash can be non-binary. Okay, cool, whatever. Even though we already have too many Flashes, the character can be non-binary, but the character need to be doing something heroic at the end of the day to show people why this character is important for us to read and learn about and to maybe continue to see within the DC universe. Because I can already tell you, trying to put that character into, you know, a main title or in trying to force it down, because that's what they're trying to do. DC is trying to force this character instead of gradually making people either want to come to that character. There's a reason why certain characters have been around for years. And I keep saying this. I don't know why we have to keep repeating this over and over and over and over and over again. You can't force it. And that's what you're trying to do. You really are trying to force it. You did it with that future state crap. You're trying to do it with the upcoming, with the new Teen Titans comic book run. And you're trying to do it now with the DC Pride. And it's just like, that's not how you're going to get people to like these characters. You even had a Christmas special where you focused on that as well. And I'm sorry, that just doesn't work. You know, your focus is to make a good heroic story showing this character as a hero and making us want to be like, wow, this character is amazing. You know, ignoring the fact that they are part of the LGBT community. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, so the next part is the one I really want to get there and talk about, because this run right here is the kicker. Drummer Boy, the one that Seaton Grace was given the task to write for the villain turned hero, the Pied Piper. As if any of you guys know, the Pied Piper during the Wally West Flash run, when Wally was the main Flash for 30 something odd years before Jeff Johns and DC Comic Books and Dan DiDio ruined that. Pied Piper was one of the rogues, and him and Wally West actually built up a friendship, and he actually confided into with Wally West that he was gay, and the character's been gay ever since. And that was in what was it, 1994, I believe. Oh no! It was 1986, I believe. It was a little early on in the run, I believe. It's been a while since I read that run. I am so sorry, but it's been a while. But the character's been that character ever since, and he's been like a supporting character, and he'll team up with the Flash to take everybody out. And basically, this story will follow the Pied Piper as he come across a young copycat vigilante and a new character called Drummer Boy. Cedar Grace saw the superhero trapping as a way to explore personal journeys he's gone through himself. And see, that is where you put the mistake at. You're trying to take your personal journeys of being LGBT and trying to bring it into a story that is minute. You get what I'm saying? Because the little preview page, Drummer Boy is 300 damn pounds, gay as hell, and is a stereotypical gay. And then that's another thing too, is like when you're writing these gay characters, you're stereotyping them. You're stereotyping them to the extreme ways. You say that you hate when the media does it, but then yet you get gay writers and they do the exact same thing, but it's a pass because the writer is gay or the artist is gay. That doesn't make any darn sense. Why did you think that bringing a 300-pound boy wearing what is that? Is that a tutu? I don't know what that is. Really, what did you think was going to happen? Did you not understand the failure of Faith from Valid? The heifer was 300 pounds. Stop trying to make fat superheroes a thing. Yes, I understand that there are drag queens that perform or whatever, and they're big and stuff like that, but they're not going out saving the day. It is a dangerous job. That is a reason why you can't be overweight being a bodybuilder or anything that requires you to really put your life in risk. Have we not seen the reason why they say cops shouldn't be fat? Have you not seen the obese cops trying to run and chase a prep? Like a perp? They're fat as hell, out of air, can't really do much of nothing. That's why you don't see that on police procedures. That's why you don't see it in superhero movies. That's why you don't hardly see it in comic books. The only way this works is if the power is the reason why. Like if the power makes up for the way they fat, like Blob or them two fat kids, the one fat kid from the Legion of Superheroes and the other one from Titans. I can't remember their goddamn names, but they turn into bouncy balls or whatever and stuff like that. But if this character doesn't turn into a fat person, or if it's not like the Blob where it's really the muscle, or like the Kingpin where it's literally really muscle more so than it being fat, because right now this is sloppy fat. So you already know it ain't working. Like, come on now. Why are you guys doing this? You guys are literally making comic books a joke. Like, okay, sure. Like, Drummer Boy, basically he was like drawing Drummer Boy with the Pied Piper is basically like, it's me when I was growing up. I'm sorry, nobody cares about your life story. We don't. We only care about good superhero books. And doing this makes it's a joke. It is literally a joke. And that's the problem. Like, are you kidding me with this Drummer Boy crap? DC, why do you approve of this kind of stuff? Matter of fact, why does the comic book industry approve of stupidity? Can you guys please get it together for our sakes? Please, your readers are begging you to get it together. Stop listening to those fools on Twitter. They're not buying your stuff. I'm telling you, I don't know what you guys want. I don't know what you want. But this ain't the way. This ain't the way, guy. This ain't the way. But okay, sure, whatever. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I just can't believe DC released this preview crap. But wow, yikes. It looks terrible. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later in the comment section below. Peace out.